Yo, what's up, YouTube? What's up, Cowboy Nation? It's Anthony Fallon. I just wanted to get a video in before the game starts in about an hour or so, something like that. Um, it's going to be crucial. Well, it's not even crucial. And honestly, I am being very negative about my team right now. Why even try to go for the win? I mean, what if you win and Philly wins, then would you just satisfied that y'all ended on a strong note, um, on a winning note, just to be even in your record, be 8-8, which is typical Garrett fashion. Win when it doesn't matter, you know. And if Philly does lose to the New York Giants, which I think they probably will, um, but I wouldn't be surprised if they beat the Giants, you know, because the Giants are not a good team. So they are supposed to beat the Giants, you know what I'm saying? So if, let's just say in pure speculation that the Giants beat Philadelphia and we win against the Redskins, why? Why do y'all want to be in the playoffs? To play, just to play another game like y'all did against Philly, or to play a game like y'all did against the Rams? It's more likely you're gonna play a game like you did against Philly at home, must I say, against a far better coach team and a far superior team that knows how to win, knows how to play together, and limit the mistakes, the fundamental mistakes like tackling and such things like that. You know, so I'm like, why even try to get into the playoffs now when you could have done that last week against Philadelphia? If y'all really wanted to get into the playoffs, you should have beat Philadelphia last week. Why to wait to see if Philadelphia is going to beat the New York Giants when y'all had this in your hands all the way up until week 16? Y'all had control of that all the way until week 16 to wait to see if y'all was going to control the division or not, and then lose it, and now you have to wait. Now y'all put the game in that control in somebody else's hand. Are you serious? I mean, that shit don't even make sense. Excuse my language, but that shit doesn't make sense. Okay, it really doesn't. So I don't even want to see this team in the playoffs. I really don't. I hope Philly beat the shit out of New York like they supposed to. And I wouldn't be surprised if we lost to the Washington Redskins. To be honest with you, I would not be surprised. So, because I mean, all of this is just a waste of the fans' time. I mean, really, it's a waste of my time to keep making these damn videos. I'm not. That's why I really have. I ain't gonna say that's why I really have been making videos. I've been wanting to make videos, but I've been busy doing other things. At the same time, I don't want to keep talking about what is the problem. All I do is talk about the solution, and then I see them working, doing some of the things that I talked about, and many others. You know, when we talk about running out the I formation, and getting Jarwin involved, and that's still a mystery. I'm mystified by the fact that why aren't you putting your speed out on the field, doing the dumbass plays like the taking Amari Cooper out in a must need possession, to win, possibly win the game, to tie the game and to go into overtime. We'll be down by 8, and you take your star player out, one of your star players. So that's what I'm not. I mean, that the understanding of this team is a mystery within itself, and I think it's not even a mystery. We already know. Not just the owner, and I don't think it's so much of Jerry Jones. I mean, Could he have limited some of the things he said? Yes, he could have. But does he want to win? Does he think that he put a team together that when we all thought that this team was going to arrive this year, according to last year's play? Because last year they played like this last year before Amari Cooper. Okay, and then Amari Cooper came in. It was like, oh yeah, we went on that run and we went into the playoffs and we got our ass handed to us by the Rams eventually. And this team just really don't know how to stay. They either get too high or they get way low. It's nothing even killed. Where they just in the moment, in the game, there's not enough attention to detail on the coaching's behalf and situational football for them to win. And people saying, it's been on the arm of Dak this year. Dak won you 8 games, 7 games. The rest of those games came down to coaching. The rest of those games came to coaching. That's all it is. It came down to coaching. And because you didn't put Dak in the position to win those games by play calling, such things like that, personnel. So a lot of that goes to Garrett and the coaching staff. Because the games that they was in that they could have won, but being down by a touchdown, 3 points to a touchdown, then that is coaching because you did not make the proper calls to put them in position to win. You did not have those plays in hand to put them in position to win. The receivers drop a lot of balls this year. You damn right they did. An astounding amount. Is Dak accuracy still an issue? Yes, it is a little bit. But he's right there with the tops as far as completion percentage, QBR. You know what I'm saying? Throws down the field. He's right on par. He's right on par with all the top dogs. Because every quarterback is not super accurate. Every pass is not on point. So those receivers got to learn how to adjust their catch radius. There's some errant throws. Yes, Dak is still improving. This is what we, like I said in my last video, this is the first year. This is the breakthrough year. Next year will be the breakout year with a better team chemistry, better play calling, and you'll see in a better balanced attack, a better balanced run game, pass game, vice versa, and we will see a much better Dak, where he's able, because no quarterback should have to throw the ball 40 times, 30 times a game for real, unless they're always trying to play catch up. And that's what position that we was in. But getting back to the Washington Redskins game, Dak might not even play today from what was reported. That he may not play because of that shoulder injury. And it's a shame because this man has betted on himself, and here in practice he hurt his shoulder. And he tried to muster that win last weekend against Philly. But I guess stiffness, soreness, the injury has really taken a hold of him to where they don't even know if he don't know if he can throw the ball, So I mean, to him, if I was him, I would shelf it myself. I would shelf myself, to be honest with you, because your career is based upon it, Dak. And even if you don't sign with the Cowboys, somebody else will. Somebody else can use a quarterback with you. Someone else can actually utilize you properly and continue to coach you up for you to be that franchise quarterback like I know you can be. That franchise quarterback that provides stability. That franchise quarterback that gives us an option to win. Give us an option to win just about every game, even if we're down by a touchdown, because you've already proven that you can do that. You have proven that already. So yes, don't worry. That contract is out there for you somewhere if you don't sign with the Dallas Cowboys. We don't even know if we're going to get Amari Cooper back because of what happened in Philadelphia at the end of that game. We don't even know if we're going to get Byron Jones back, And I still have my thing on about Byron Jones, about his inability to intercept the ball. I don't even look for the ball. But part of that is due to coaching too. Some of it is just natural instinct for guys. So I just kind of wanted to drop in here before the game start and talk about this team, and after this game is over with, now I'm going to talk about Jason Garrett. I'm going to do my final thoughts on Garrett, and just look at the timeline and history of his 10-year stint in Dallas, and what led up to this right here. Because as much as it was as Dak betting on himself, Garrett must have bet on himself too. And Garrett doesn't look good by betting on himself. So with that being said, this is Anthony Fallon, Tone Setter Sports Channel. Peace. I'm out.